Hello everybody, it's Bea from Bespoke Crafts and it is Friday afternoon, it's 4 o'clock, and I've just got this little die from Amazon. It's a little daisy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out a number of times if I can get into it. Excuse my nails as well, they need doing and I haven't done them yet. I was going to do them today but I haven't got round to it just as yet, so I do apologise for the state of my nails. I've already taken that one off. Oh, it's come off anyway. And I'm using a new product that is, to me, it's dipping. So you actually put the product on and then you dip it into a really fine powder. It's like a as fine as an embossing powder, if not possibly finer, but it's not. So yeah, they do need doing. I do apologise. So I've got this little die and I'm going to be using these offcuts of card to make a bunch of daisies. So I'm going to pause and I'll come back to you when I've done that and we'll start colouring them in. Right, so I've cut out 6 of the flowers, and with each of the flowers you get these centres. Oh, my nails, I'm so sorry. And you get 20 of these centres. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour these in. It is only a very plain little card that I'm going to be doing. It's clean and simple rather than plain. And hopefully it's going to be a quick one, but we all know quick cards, me, and you all know me anyway. I'll probably change my mind halfway through and it'll end up being heavens knows what. Anyway, so I'm going to be quiet, pop some music on and show you the colours that I'm going to be using and just fast forward it through with some music. Alright, I'll see you in a little while. These are my Ohuhu pens, the Honolulu 320. This isn't all of them, but I've just got these from Temu. There's 2 stackables so that I can hold my pens horizontally, and they're all in order, and they've all got the brush part facing forward, which is the bit with the grey bit on it. They're all like that. Bit of a fickler. So I am getting another one because there are still some, sorry about the mess, in the box down there. I've got the last 2 drawers to show you, to put into the trays, and there you go. Ah, the puppies. Fast asleep. So yeah, I thought I'd show you those. I'll put a link into them off Temu. Like I say, I'm getting another one. They're ever so easy to put together, and they're not heavy. They're very light. They're like a polystyrene, a really thick polystyrene plastic thing. Like I say, but they're not heavy at all. So I'll go back to my card making. So I'm colouring the stems in, the leaves and the petals. I've just wiped my desk with my 8% alcohol spray. It's just a hand spray sanitizer. And when I'm putting the colours down, I'm just adding them randomly, and then going over and blending them so they're like sort of like a variegated, so it looks like a variegated shade on them. I've put the colours on, the numbers on, as you've seen earlier, and I'm now doing the same in a second for the flowers themselves. These are all yellow colours, and I'm not going around the edges. I'm literally just going from the centre and flicking out on each of the flower tops. So I'll play some music until the rest of this. Come back a little bit earlier, because on the next part I just wanted to explain what I was doing. I wanted to give the flowers, the petals and the leaves some dimension, so I've got my pokey tool and I'm just twisting around. First of all, I started to try and lay the part in the centre of the pokey tool and twist it and bend it around it, but it won't work in the parts too small. So I've literally just, as you can see, just twisting it round just to give that extra little bit of shape, which really does make a difference to the finished flower. I'm going to build one of the flowers on screen so that you see how I'm doing it, and the little centre parts. I think I used probably about 10 to 15 of them in there, so they are so tiny, but I've laid them up and it looks quite good. But I've done the rest of the making of the flowers off camera. I'm going to use an embossing folder, and I cannot remember the name of it. I'm going to get in touch with Kim at Stables Card Emporium to ask her which it was. It really is lovely. It's a 3D embossing folder. What I've just done now is misted the card on the back and the front just with a light spray mist, just to prevent your card from cracking. And when you see it, it's just lovely. Look at that. Really is a lovely, lovely embossing folder. When I say, like I said, when I find the name of it, I will put it in a link in the description for you. So now I'm just looking for placement of how I'm going to do the flowers. Am I going to use all of them? Probably not. The good thing about making a good handful is that you've got some left for your next project, which I did actually end up making another card very similar to this one. I haven't put any sentiments on this card simply because it's for it is for somebody that might be watching this video before she gets the card, so it'll be a bit of a surprise for her. I want to put the flowers together. I was thinking about putting them in as a bouquet, but either using the twine or this raffia stuff. I don't really know what it is. I got this out of a Christmas box for I can't remember what it was now. RSPB. So there was stamps and dies and twine and what have you. So I'm cutting quite a large size off, because I want to wrap it round. So I'm going to fast forward this bit for you, and I'll play some music and talk to you in a little while. deciding now whether to do a matte and layer on it. I quite like it as it is, but then I do decide that go put a matte and a layer out, and I've chosen either a lemon or like a mint green, which you'll see that in a second. I'm just getting them out the drawer now. There you go, there's the lemon. Does look quite pretty. There's the mint green, which I think it's softer on the eye. The green, it was nicer. Personally, I think. You might not agree, but there you go. So I'm now cutting this down to size. The card base itself is just over 5 3/4. But this matte layer is going to be 5 1/2, and the card is the base card is going to be 5 1/4. That's the normal sizes that I do for them. And my husband's got a horrible cold, just doing coffee. Bless him. So one of the sides of the card is slightly, it's got a slight pattern on it. It's a slight linen card. It is only very, very slight. But I do like that, just that touch of a like little border around. So I'm going to stick this down. I'm going to be using Collall glue, and the other glue that I've used is the Gina Connect, I think it is called. It is. For the bottle now. It's Gina Connect. Can I just take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching my video, everybody as well for subscribing, new and old. It really is much appreciated. I can't thank you enough. It does support my channel. So yeah, thank you so much. So I'm just placing this matte and layer down just so I get an even border all the way around. The card that I'm using is, it's the card that I got from Amazon. That's a hammer stock. Hammered. I bought it in A3 and then I cut it down. I don't think I'll get it again. I'm not sure. I either use this card or the linen card from Sintengo, which again there's links for absolutely everything in my description. So I'm going to fast forward this till the end. No, I'm not. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to, because we've nearly finished now anyway. So I hope you like this little daisy. It is really sweet. I think it was about a £4 or £5 off Amazon, which I don't normally buy them from Amazon, but I shall do it again. It cut really well, really cut like through butter. You can get some cheaper dyes and they don't, you struggle with them, but these have cut really well. And just popping back to the storage for the for my alcohol markers, I really am pleased with that storage. Can't wait for the final one to come, which that'll be here next week. People like Timo, some people don't. I do it. I've never had an issue with it. I bought quite a few bits of it. My husband will say too much, but there you go. I do like it. So the good thing about Collall glue as well is what I'm doing now is just rubbing it off and it just rubs away. I shall definitely be doing my nails. So there you go. There's one finished card. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Bye.